ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Cinema Villains proudly bring to you a totally tubular and,
Radical.
super radical episode of the podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, alongside me, my brother from another mother, Jose. Jose, how are you?
Shaggy, I'm doing fine. How are you on this wonderful afternoon?
Well, it's snowing. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel because it was just 70 degrees yesterday.
Nice.
And today it's in the 20s and it's just snowing and it's still snowing. It's like snow flurries at this point, but it's still snowing.
Yeah, that's what's about to happen to us. It's like 90. It's going to be 93 today. Here we know.
Ugh.
And tomorrow will be in the 30s. I'm just like, make up your mind.
Yeah, it's so bipolar. I'm not a fan of it. But it is what it is. We work it out and we do what we can. So it's other than that, I'm fine.
Well, that's good to hear, Shag.
Yeah, man. With this weather, it is what it is, or should I say cowabunga it is.
Cowabunga it is.
Reason why we're bringing up these 90 references are today's episode is going to be based on the 35th anniversary of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. I'm just going to go out and say it. It's still my favorite Turtles sequel.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Is it the best?
It's the
Not
only
so
turtle
much.
sequel. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Like,
right.
what do you. Yeah, it's crazy they didn't make a third.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's really crazy. Yeah, you know what? They as popular as these movies were, it's really crazy they didn't make a third.
Yeah,
Insane, actually. It's fucking.
exactly.
It's nuts to
Now
even
here's the
think
thing.
about.
Here's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Shag is lying to y'all. He's lying to y'all. He likes to tell you we're reviewing this for the 30th anniversary or whatever, 35th anniversary. That's not true at all. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and what's more green than a bunch of four turtles running around doing kung fu? See, Shag thinks he's slick, but he's not. But he's not. Once again, Shag has avoided the nuke called fucking Leprechaun 2.
You know what? Kudos to you because I totally forgot.
Uh huh.
Dead ass forgot. And you know what? We're gonna go with that narrative because I'm never doing that movie. Leprechaun 1 is about as far as I go.
That's
Yes,
hilarious.
yes, we should do Leprechaun in the Hood. We should.
We really should. Although I
But I
watched
don't
that movie
wanna.
back recently, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, I was like, I don't wanna, and you can't make me. I'm so done with that. I don't want
Then
to
meet
do
in the
it.
middle and just do Leprechaun in space.
I mean, I don't want to do any of them. To be honest with you, if I could be completely fucking straight honest with you, I don't want to do any more Leprechaun movies after the first one.
Nice.
And they could be like, "Oh, you're not Shag's no fun." You're right. You are absolutely right. I am no fun. I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that movie. I'm done. Please leave me alone. Leave me and my family alone. I no longer want to be a part and sit down and watch these movies, bro. Please don't make me. I don't
That's
want to do it.
hilarious.
I don't want to do it. I'd rather do movies like this to where they actually,
Do do do
spark some
do do
type
do do
of,
do do.
you know,
Some type of
just
enjoyment.
fun. Yeah, some type of enjoyment. Even though is this movie good?
Yeah.
So I was I told my beloved roommate Drew that I was gonna save it. I saved it for the pod for us, so I can tell the audience this movie is a better representation of the Saturday morning cartoon show, while the first movie was a better representation of the comic book.
Yeah, that nails it pretty much.
Yeah, and both the first movie had the total grittiness of the black and white comics, while this had the light-hearted funness of the 80s TV show, of the
Yeah.
1987 animated show. And I do remember the reasoning being for that because of course this movie doesn't have the original director from the first movie.
Yeah.
um and Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird were not fans of the second one and how it was, the script and everything during its time, um, because they wanted, Peter Laird especially wanted more gritty, wanted the black and white books. Actually, I think both of them did. They wanted the
Yeah.
black and white books, but unfortunately, the studio heads caved in to wanting to make sure, this was more, accessible for children,
Hmm.
and the parents who complained that the movie was too violent and scary.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, 35 years ago,
That's why,
they
fun fact,
complained.
they just don't use their weapons in this movie at all.
So three out of the three out of the four turtles do not use their weapons. Donatello is the only person who uses their weapon in this movie. They either Raphael and Leonardo unsheath their weapons but never use them.
Yeah,
Michelangelo never uses his nunchucks. He
he
does
doesn't
use sausages
sausage
as a
himself.
nunchuck, but nothing else. Donatello is the only one who uses his bow staff
Yes,
throughout this entire movie.
known weapon, a stick.
Yeah,
Mother overlooking the fact that you can beat the shit out of someone with a stick.
you
Yeah, of course.
blunt force trauma,
Yeah,
but that's okay because my goat gets to hand out ass whoopings with his bow staff, and it's great. Donatello
yeah,
agenda.
yeah. I guess.
Hey, the goat.
Sure.
Yep, gets to use his weapons. No one else can. You say, hey, you guys are too violent. Not you though. You go. It's like the Mr. Krabs. It's like the Mr. Krabs kicking everyone out of the Krusty Krab meme. He's like, all right, get out of here, you moochers, and he points to the clown and says, not you, you stay. And he's like,
That's why. Hear me out, y'all. They should have had Mausers.
there was a lot of there was a lot of stuff I think was they weren't Peter Laird especially was talking about adding
Yeah,
to this, and he wanted to bring Baxter Stockman in with the Mousers, but of course, with Jim Henson's son not coming, well, Jim Henson's passing obviously, but Jim Henson's
yeah,
son also not being a part of this movie, um, because of the former director stepped down. He's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this. Um, they they didn't proceed that. They also didn't go with, like, the budget was not increased for this movie, which was insane to me considering
yeah.
how much the first movie made.
Uh huh. It's like they
They
deliberately did not follow all the sequel rules. Hey, we made more money. Let's make this bigger and better.
they
Let's make
wanted
it
to
a
cap
sequel. And they just no.
from what I remember, they wanted to capitalize on how hot the Turtles mania was, but also wanted to deal with the back trying to circumvent the backlash
Mm,
of what the Turtles were had to go through, because of the parents, because they didn't
yeah,
want to make this too violent.
too violent.
Yeah, but I stand. So Jose, this is one of those things I wanted to ask you. Like, normally, how'd you get into this movie? We're big Turtle fans. We know
Yeah.
this.
Uh huh.
Um, and your favorite turtle is Raph, right?
C.
Or is it Mikey? Yeah,
No,
okay.
C.
I thought
Right.
so.
Yeah.
I thought it was Raphael. Because I think all of us, in the original Villains in the Sleep era, I think each of us liked each turtle, except I think you were Raph, I was Donnie, and Shane was Mikey, and that was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
so
not that accurate because you're not fucking that smart. But hey,
nah, not anymore. The drugs have taken hold.
the
Yeah,
drugs have you have your smoked yourself. What do you say on half baked? We can do that half
yeah,
baked.
no, yeah, it's we. Oh yeah, we should do that. We should do that. 420 episode. We're doing
Yep.
half baked.
Wowie,
Um,
wowie.
Maui, wowie. No, it's nah. The drugs and the alcohol killed whatever brain cells I have. So any remnants of my intelligence is barely holding on to a thread. It's like Spider-Man holding on to, like, to
The
saving the
train.
train. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is my intelligence right now. There's just the last brain cell trying to hold on for dear life. Um,
And as I keep handing you margarita drinks, I'm like fucking Danny DeVito. Nope, no, you don't. Just
Like,
pushing
no,
me back
you
down.
don't. Stupid. We have our favorite turtle. Actually, speaking of which, cinema villains, we have our favorite turtle, and we got the third cinema villain, Juan. Juan, what's your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Yeah,
I
Juan.
I, I want to guess. You can put him on the screen right now, and that'll you can tell the audience your favorite turtle. But right now, I think all of us are represented, and I did you see this in theaters originally?
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, of
Okay.
course I did, Shag.
Okay. I don't think I did. I didn't as we've gone on doing this fucking show for about 5 years now. Um I have not seen a lot of movies in theaters until like much later. Um this one I don't remember seeing in theaters. I unfortunately did see part 3 in theaters.
I did too, unfortunately. Yeah, so don't feel too bad there. Don't feel bad
Yeah.
right there, buddy.
Like saw that one, but this one I wish I had seen in theaters. And then I did. Because again, I stated this is the 35th anniversary of TMNT2 Secret of the Ooze and the Alamo Draft House and I think other theaters around
Yeah, I
are
think it was. Oh yeah,
re-showing this in theaters and I felt like a big kid watching this all over again because this just gave me the warm and fuzzies like I did. Like I said, is this a good movie? Nah, not compared to the first one, but it's still my favorite. It is still hands down my favorite TMNT movie. As someone who grew up on the cartoons and this actually represented the cartoons, which makes a lot of sense. As when I saw the first movie, I had to get educated on the comics.
yeah,
Like so, but the first movie's still good, still great, still great. Um, but the second movie definitely more my goofy ass speed, even though I know it is not regarded as a good movie. Uh, it's just, but it's enjoyable.
yeah. It is still enjoyable. There's still some funny lines. There's still shit I say to this day
Yes,
from this movie.
there's a certain line that we say damn near every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that. There's another one. There's like at least three lines from this movie I still say. That's still in my fucking vocabulary of
Yeah,
random shit I'll say if I'm given the opportunity.
yeah. Like what was it? Like I do say bummer, but not as much. It's in the lexicon, but it's not. I don't say bummer a lot. I think to give credit to bummer, I think I say bummer more from like Batman Forever when uh Jim Carrey's Riddler said it and he presses
Bummer.
bummer and then just presses the button. Yeah, there's a lot of things I quote from this, but there's just one in particular that
So like a
I will
little
always
too.
quote.
They're like a little too easy, and I'm like, it's Ralph.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
little
a
too
little
Ralph.
too Ralph.
I
Yeah, it's like
always say
yes,
that if anyone ever brings that's a little too something, I'll be like, that's
yeah,
a little too Ralph.
yeah. I like how you say Ralph and not Raph.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Is it though?
Yeah, Raphael, same shit. Sally, Jesse, Raphael, yeah, same shit. We're good.
Not the Sally Jesse Raphael pool. Holy 80s, bro. Oh man.
She was early '90s.
Um
Get out! Don't age me that bad.
late 80s,
Yeah.
early 90s.
Oh,
Late
hey,
80s, early
buddy, hey,
90s.
don't age
Nah,
me that
cause she
much.
was no. She was like late 80s, early 90s. Like definitely cuz this is what 1991 that this movie was made.
Hold it.
1991. 1991 is when it got released.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 1991 is when this movie got released, and this definitely encapsulates the time, the era of his time, because man, there are certain things in this movie that if happened today, no fucking way, nuh no, absolutely not. Uh,
Yeah,
and I know which one it is, and I can get into it, but it's like something that's so egregious. But when I saw this in theaters, because I know you said you didn't go, right? You just kind of watched the Blu-ray.
I assume I went to theaters. Gotta remember if you want me to age myself, I was the ripe age of 6 years old when this came out.
Well,
So
no. I figured you
yeah.
went to theaters for that, but I'm talking about for the rewatch.
Oh,
You
for the
watched
rewatch,
it
I
at
didn't get
home.
a chance. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can watch that. I watched the brand new 4K edition from Arrow Video. They got the collection. They got 1 and 2, and it comes with a free coaster.
yeah, exactly. I got that same deal.
They got a
As a matter of fact,
they got a third disc for some reason. I'm like, oh, this must be a coaster. I don't know what this is.
yeah, this is excellent. It looks
Yeah,
like it has samurai and whatever, but no,
yeah,
this
they
is
got
dope.
this cool little samurai art. They just put you down there. There's my
Yeah,
drink. I got a
yeah,
leak all over my
exactly.
new
There
desk.
it is.
Yeah.
Um, well, no, like I said, I saw this in theaters this past weekend, and in front of the movie though, they actually played a not a retrospect. It's not a retrospective. What's the word? Kind of like a prologue to the movie.
Oh yeah.
From Kevin Eastman,
Oh nice.
and Kevin Eastman is sitting there drawing the Last Ronin, which is
Oh
crazy
shit.
because no bullshit, Jose. In the little thing in front of the movie
Yeah.
was pretty much Last Ronin.
Oh nice.
It was one of the turtles in a whole ass Last Ronin fit, fighting off what I assume is the foot, but in the future,
Yeah.
because they were like dude walked out to deliver. So old man walked out to deliver these pizzas, and I want to say I don't know who, I couldn't tell you who that was. I don't think that was Peter Laird, but Buddy had the pizzas. It's like, hey man, I'm getting. It's like I should have did something else, and then he like, but then they're kind of like robbing. They're taking the TGRI little canisters and
Yeah.
walking into this building. Look like they were about to rob it, and then the turtle pulls up, and it's like Last Ronin, straight up.
Damn.
It's a whole thing. I'm like, wow, we're never getting that Last Ronin
No, and
live
it
action
sucks because
movie.
like the more you found out about it, they're like, yeah, it was a continuation of these two movies.
Yep.
Because the original April was gonna come back. It was
Hmm.
literally like, hey, kids, remember the Ninja Turtles y'all grew up on? Well, we're making that adult sequel just for y'all later on.
Just for
And
you.
they said, nah, never
Ki-
mind.
Kids, this is not for you. This is for your parents. They're gonna
Exactly.
drag you along.
Exactly. You
Um,
got the 3D movie coming out. Y'all got that. This is
that's for
for your
y'all.
parents.
This is
Yeah.
definitely for your parents. I will say that Kevin Eastman did point out the fact that people have every generation has their version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, for sure.
So
Absolutely.
he's like I did like that he mentioned it because I next to me was a dad and his kid his son sitting next to him, and I'm like that's wholesome as hell. Now, granted, the
Yeah.
kid was kind of bored, you
Oh.
know, kids being kids.
Yeah.
Like it was the non-fighting, things,
Right, right,
but
right.
like trying to keep your kids' attention. But like when they were fighting, they were kind of like he was locked in. Um,
Locked
and
in.
they really enjoyed, and like it looks like he was having really enjoying. That's what this movie was for, man. That was kind of dope because you could tell the dad was clapping. The dad clapped at the end of the movie because I'm like, Buddy probably is around our age or maybe a few years younger, but he grew up on this movie and you could tell.
You can tell you like Ninja Turtles is still his shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. That,
he 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 wasn't dressed like a nerd or anything.
he
He was
didn't
just
even
like a
have a shirt
dad.
and nothing.
Nah, he just had like a regular. He had like a kind of like a long sleeve shirt. He kind of like he was dressed like a dad, really, for real.
There was a
You
part
know
of
what I'm
me that would
saying?
walk up to him and like, let me see your NECA collection. I know you got like a fucking a glass case of figures. Let me see that shit, buddy.
Exactly. At least about four.
Yeah.
But he was there and he clapped at the end of the movie and stuff, and I was just like, and he just was wondering if his son enjoyed it, and I hope his son did. I hope his son
Yeah.
remembers going to this movie with his dad and getting to enjoy the turtle stuff, man. Because that, of course, Dad was hyped. Dad was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this shit was great. Like, this is the shit I grew up on." And he's trying to pass that down onto his son, and that was dope. Or at least I hope that was his son.
Right.
Can you
Damn.
imagine if he just walked in there? I mean, the baby was mixed, so was
Damn.
sitting there going like,
You're like, mm,
"Sir." I mean, hey, that could be your nephew. I would hope. I would hope that child is related to you in some
I
capacity,
hope so too.
because that'd be weird. Um, but yeah, no, it was, I really enjoyed it, and that's what the beautiful thing was. Like Eastman kept pointing out, like, hey, the turtles are keep going on, and that's the beautiful thing about it is because like every iteration, there are certain things and people enjoying this, and we don't see ourselves stopping. And I'm like, yeah, but the studio's gonna stop you, as we
Yeah,
got we got is about as Jose. If you ever get time to try to see this movie, or at least find a clip of this of the little prologue before the movie, it is about as close to the last Ronin as we're ever gonna get.
yeah.
Like
No,
dead
yeah,
ass.
absolutely.
It was a turtle. It was a guy in a turtle suit with the last Ronin fit on, fighting future Foot Clan,
The
fighting the future
future
Foot
foot.
Clan, and yeah, he had all the weapons. He had the sword, the bow staff, the size, just the
I just
nunchucks.
realized we'd have had something that would have went over our heads in '91s, but years later we're gonna be like, "Oh, you sick fuck." They
What
could have
now?
had Baxter Stockman in this movie, and in
Mm.
'91 it could have been played by Quentin Tarantino.
Oh man,
He'd have been like, "Hey, I want to be in the Foot Clan. I'm sure you do, you motherfucker."
yeah, you nasty bitch.
Oh,
So I want to be in Foot Clan. That means two things.
exactly. This isn't what
Um,
I had in mind when y'all said the Foot Clan. Like,
exactly. Like that means two things. Like nah, bro. Uh, but yeah, no, it was just one of those things to where it was a kind. I really got it. I'm really glad I got to experience that and
yeah, that sounds dope.
got to see the people's kid. You know, a dad and his kid. The theater wasn't super packed, but it had enough people in there.
Yeah,
But it also had like four different times. I do. Matter of fact, it was Drew asked me, "He's like, hey, how was the theater? You know, was the theater full?" I'm like, "Nah, not really. It was just it had a few people in there," and he was kind of bummed out. I was like, "Well, I'm gonna tell you now. The Friday was like sold the fuck out.
yeah,
Like Saturday, the later the movies is probably sold out too. So like, it's not like this movie's not doing well.
right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm glad I got to experience the movie and got to see it and I want to say it was definitely like in HDR and like 4K. So
Yeah,
I'm glad I got to experience that in theaters because I didn't get to watch this in theaters, and that's what I enjoyed, man. I really hoped it. And I'm gonna say this: I mentioned it off air to you, but of course, you know we both loved going to the Alamo Draft House. That is our movie theater.
hmm
They unfortunately started to make some changes that a lot of people are complaining about, and it's a valid complaint. Uh, for those who don't know, the Alamo Draft House is a chain of movie theaters that started out in Texas, and they are a premier spot for you know, just old, like not old movies, but definitely like it's a different type of movie feel. Um, they don't play commercials for their movies
No, yeah,
at all. It's the if the movie starts at 4, it's going to take about 12 to 15 minutes with trailers and whatever until that movie starts, and then the movie just starts.
yep,
No 30-minute commercials, no nothing like that happening. Um,
yeah.
they
It's funny
also
because
had
everyone always talks about that damn Nicole Kidman ad. I still to this day have never seen.
I've seen it maybe once.
So I don't know what they're talking. It was like, hey, the Nicole Kidman ad. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I
Yeah,
still,
I do remember seeing it when I you know what you remember when I was living in Texas, I did have the Alamo and there was an AMC in the mall.
yeah,
So when I went to AMC to I forgot what movie I saw. I think it was the James Bond movie.
mm,
Um yeah, the last James Bond movie. I saw that in AMC and I did see the Nicole Kidman thing, but after that I never saw it again because I was in Alamo. Reason why I bring up Alamo Draft House is because that they've implemented some things. Like one thing they were known for is they do not play. They You cannot be on your phone whatsoever. Like you were on your phone and someone's told you or someone told on you, someone snitched or they saw you, they will tell you one time, and if they caught you again, you were kicked out, no refund.
nope,
Um their ordering system also was a ticketed ordering system. They'd have the menus, you would look at the menu and you would write down what you would want. You give it to the attendant and they go put that in and they walk off, you know, and then they're bringing you your food. Um They have now done away with the ticketing system and just gone on to do this via QR code for the phone.
Yeah.
They say you're supposed to log on to their Wi-Fi and you'll be able to use the app that way. And the app itself dims the phone to where it's not disturbing others while you're ordering.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now, that shit does not dim your phone.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. That's why I was like, when you
Mm-mm.
said that, I was like, I guess so, but I didn't notice it.
It
But
was
yeah,
supposed to do that, doesn't do that. And I get why you would do this order system, but like I'm also old man. The only people that really complaining are people our age. It's like, oh,
yeah,
I'm never going to Alamo again because this is a ruined experience. I'll go look at AMC. I'm like, look, man, until I have a really bad experience at Alamo Draft House that I normally would get at either Regal or AMC theaters, I'm going to Alamo. I will
yeah.
deal with. I will pick my. I will choose my battles. Right.
Hmm.
Um, I say, but I did say strike one because they didn't give me my discount when I was ordering when I checked out because we do the Alamo. I do the Alamo season pass just like you
Yep.
do. For
You get
30
10%
bucks,
off drinks and
yeah,
food.
10% off, like 10% off food and drinks, no alcohol,
Yeah.
and you don't pay a fee when you're ordering tickets online.
Uh-huh.
So when I didn't get my 10%, I was like, oh, not only all I got was a churro popcorn and a water. I'm not gonna get actual food, even though the food is fantastic. I just was like,
Yeah.
I'll wait. Um, I went and they didn't. My 10% wasn't on my receipt. I was like, cool. I walked up to the manager. They took care of it. So yeah, I still didn't have a problem. No one near me had on their phones and was looking around and stuff. It wasn't bright. No one was talking during the movie, so it's not as egregious. But I got a couple movies coming up within the next month, so we gonna see.
Yeah. We
How are
shall
you feeling
see.
about that before we go on?
Yeah, it's like whatever. I'm like not happy about it either, but at the same time, like, eh.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about it because that's taken away from the
Like
workers.
people are losing. They're like letting go of people.
Yeah,
And that's always the biggest bummer about things.
yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That's
Because they're
kind of
like, well,
like
we really don't need these waiters anymore, do we? Hey, see you, job less.
yeah,
Good luck getting on your feet.
yeah,
Especially now and these fucking
yeah. In these
economic
times,
times.
yeah, it sucks, man. Because
Yeah,
Sony didn't need to do that.
yeah.
Sony didn't need to do that.
That's why when they
Like,
bought Alamo at the first place, I was like, fuck, not Sony, man. Not known bag fumbler Sony. Yeah, no, not these
yeah.
motherfuckers. It's like
At the
shit.
same, I was kind of not even trying to do the 6-7 thing, but like I was kind of like on the fence about it because on one hand, my favorite theater still gets to live on instead of it closing because I know for a fact these theaters out here would have fucking closed.
Oh yeah,
I
because they
wouldn't have had
filed
an
for
I
bankruptcy.
wouldn't
They filed for bankruptcy. Yeah,
yeah, and they closed a few theaters like not in Austin but like in northern Texas and
yeah. I
then
think
like
some in Houston, the El Paso
yeah,
one closed. I think.
yeah, and then some in some regional areas and then when Sony bought them they reopened them. So
Yeah,
I was like, okay, we got that going. But I was like, I know that other fucking shoe's gonna hit. And Sony's like, yeah,
yeah.
we're not changing pretty much anything at this point. However, the Alamo Draft House runs itself. It's a profitable machine. And then they do this, and I'm like, okay. I mean, if we
Thinking
complain loud enough, they could bring it back. But
they
you can't
could, but
bring
what?
those
Yeah,
workers back.
yeah. I don't know, man. I do not know.
Yeah, I'm. We're gonna. It's gonna be interesting for these next few months. So,
Yep.
um, but positive, very positive experience for TMNT to seeing that in theaters, and I really am glad I did get a chance to see it in with the crowd, as most of us were laughing.
Yeah. Master say have fun. Fun.
Fun? No.
That's another one that fucking just stays in my head rent free. Someone say have fun. I'd be like, Master say have fun. Fun.
Yeah.
Just flip over shit.
Mine. I can't do the fucking wait. Tokar is the fucking. Well, we're about
Tokar
to find out. We're about to
Tokar
find
the
out.
turtle, I believe.
Yeah. Like we're about to find out
Yeah.
because while Shredder does come back, we technically already did a version of him already, so we're not gonna do that. Um, he still
I
will be
will
a focal point.
say Shredder
Go
has
ahead.
the most boss entrance in this
Yes.
movie because I forgot his name. I always forget his buddy's name. But he's all like, I
Uh,
am now the leader. Anyone wants a problem, you challenge me. Fucking Shredder just pulls
I
off.
challenge.
I challenge. And he's like, oh.
Oh, Shredder.
Yeah.
And, and it's like dark as fuck, and we know it's a different actor, but it's like
Is it a different actor?
it's a different actor.
Okay, because you really,
No, you can't because it's in the
you really
dark,
can't
and
tell,
he puts his mask on. You can't tell,
like
and it's the
immediately.
same
Yeah.
voice. The same voice actor comes back,
Yeah.
but it's a different actual actor.
I like how you can't see his face at all yet. Everyone in the Foot Clan's like, his face.
Like,
I was like, bitch, what
you
is.
just see like a forehead scar,
Yeah.
like under the eye, and you just see minor scars.
Uh huh.
But it's crazy. Um, yeah, but Toka and Razor are gonna be our villains that we're gonna focus on with a +1. Um,
Yeah.
but those are the two villains we're gonna focus on this one because these are so cartoony as fuck. It's not even funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I do remember Peter Laird said we do not want Bebop or Rocksteady in the sequel. We don't want the Krang. We don't want any of that.
No.
We wanted to
Oh.
we wanted just to stay. He wanted to stay with the comic book, which is totally fine. He said there's
Yeah.
enough stories from the black and white books to go with for a second movie, but
Oh. Yeah.
I also like how he stated that he didn't want fucking Bebop and Rocksteady, but he definitely wanted the turtles to be based on aliens.
Yeah.
He wanted the Triceratops race to show up in the sequel, and they were like, no,
Like,
like
so you
no,
want a fucking bipedal I mean, three horn motherfucker. Like, no.
no, like what are
Triceratops.
we
There you go. I don't
doing?
know why I couldn't say that.
Yeah,
That fucking,
you
that
said
brain eluded me.
your brain fucking stopped at bipedal. Like that's enough smart words for you today, sir.
Exactly. The fucking, there was just a T Rex jigging in my brain, blocking the word. I was like, fuck out the way, T Rex. I'm like, trying to
It's
think
like,
of it.
ugh, what's the word? Um, yeah, let's go ahead. I'll do the villains wiki. Tail of the tape this week on a tag team is Toka or and Razor. Which one was your favorite?
The turtle. Obviously,
Yeah,
Tokar, I think, right?
it's
Yeah. He
definitely
looked
turtle.
fucking badass. Like, he looks
He
fucking cool.
did, he did, but he had the fucking. He was more of a fucking baby,
Yeah, he was. More than the dog or the
more of
wolf.
the fucking
Whatever.
dog, the wolf. Of like,
Coyote? I don't know.
no, it's definitely a wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf, snapping turtle. Yes. Um. All right, tell the tape. Brought to you in part by Villains Wiki. Of course, borrow with my hetero life mate says all the time. If it's wrong, fuck them, not us.
That's right.
So, Tale of the Tape features Toka and Razor, the full names, the aliases, which they have none. The origin is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 movie, Secret of the Ooze. Their occupations are evil mutants. Their powers and skills: inhuman strength, superhumanly resilience and endurance, and amplified aggression. Their goals: help Daddy Shredder defeat the Turtles, which they failed.
Womp womp
Uh,
womp.
their crimes: mass destruction, aiding and abetting attempted mass murder.
Damn.
Type of villains they are mutated animals.
I was praying they say genetic freak. So just so I could be like, but I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal.
You look at me, you look at Samoa Joe.
50 chance of winning, but I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So you got a 25%.
Oh, you look at me, look at Hamato Yoshi, and it's like,
And he knows he can't beat me, so he's not even going to try. Oh, shit.
oh fuck. Okay, to answer your question, Toka is this mutant snapping turtle, and
Yeah,
Razor is the mutant wolf.
there you go.
For those who are in the audience, they are both voiced by Frank. Hold on, let me make sure. They are voiced by Frank Welker, who has also voiced
That's about
Megatron and
right.
Soundwave.
Yep. Hmm.
It's Frank, who also voiced Megatron and Soundwave in the Transformers franchise. The titles Rabbit Saint Bernard and Cujo, Jeremiah Surd in The Adventures of Johnny Quest, and Zilla in the 1998 film Cyber Godzilla in Godzilla the series.
Hell yeah, Cyber Godzilla.
Yep, yep. Those are the two there. And I was always upset that they were never a part of the animated series going forward. They
No,
were only
they never,
made for
they popped up
no.
in that one game though, Turtles in
Yeah,
Time. I forgot which
yeah.
one because they were exclusive. They might have been Super Nintendo version, maybe.
Probably Super Nintendo.
Yeah, because they were the bad guys, and we go like, "Hey, Tokon Razor, hey."
Yep.
J here. So, just to specify, Turtles in Time actually came out for the Super Nintendo, while Sega got the Hyperstone Heist. They're a bit different. Well, they're very different actually. They're just two separate games. To me, Hyperstone Heist was pretty fun, but had shorter levels. Turtles in Time had longer levels, but the music was a lot better. So yeah, two different games. Turtles in Time only came out just for the Super Nintendo, while Hyperstone Heist came out for the Sega. Anyway, back to the guys.
They live.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
returned.
Yeah. Fucking
Then you
A,
beat them,
man.
they turn into the little babies. I'm like, oh,
It's taking us, dog. I'm like that white kid meme where he's got all the veins in his head, trying
oh
to hold
yes.
back words. Every time we said the word, I'm like, I want to say it so bad.
Yep, I feel you.
I'm like, you see my face one of us say it, and the other was like,
Shaggy, how you feel about rapper the baby? I'm just trying to just fucking egg Shag on with random shit.
shut up. Um, no, you can't shut up. I'm sorry. Um, now, Jose, let's give these lovely people the synopsis.
Synopsis for Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. The Turtles discover their origins while they endeavor to save New York City from the evil Shredder and the Foot Clan. When the evil Shredder attacks. Sorry. That's all. Like, you can't put the evil in front of Shredder and not make me
No,
think of that.
no, you cannot. You simply can't.
Uh huh.
You simply cannot.
The Turtle Boy, don't cut him no slack.
Okay, it's gonna be it's gonna be very hard. 1991's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze, directed by Michael Pressman, of course, written by Todd W. Langen, based on characters created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird,
Yeah.
starring Paige Turco as April O'Neil, replacing the original April,
Uh huh.
which was, I forget her name.
Yeah, I
Holy
forget the name
shit.
too.
Hold on, I gotta remember her name. I'm gonna come back to that. We're gonna go down the
Yeah.
cast list real quick. David Warner as Professor Jordan Perry, scientist who works for the TGRI company as a head scientist. Now, fun fact, that was supposed to be Baxter Stockman,
Yeah.
but they changed it up because they wanted his character to be a good guy or a morally mutual scientist.
Right.
Um.
Yeah, because everything about him screams Baxter
Oh
Stockman.
yeah, no, the whole fit. Look at the fit.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Look at the fit. The bow tie and everything. It's Baxter Stockman. The crazy shit is though, David Warner was so happy that he wasn't playing a bad guy. He opted into doing this.
Because he is always a bad guy
Yeah.
when you see this
When he
actor.
when he found out they offered him the role and he was playing a good guy, he was like, "I'll do it."
Yeah.
He was like, he was so happy to just be playing a good guy. So like, good for him.
Which is hilarious because every time I saw this actor, I'm like, hey, it's the scientist. What up, dude? Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
2.
Well, no,
Fucking
that dude is like
trying to murder Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, Ninja Turtles 2.
bro. It's he like, and rest in peace to David Warner, passed
Yeah,
away
he
in
just recently passed
2022.
away. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
2022. It's been a minute.
Yeah, nah, this dude has had many of voice acting roles to where,
Yeah. Oh yeah, voice actor. That's right. He's been in some shit.
yeah, the motherfucker was goddamn fucking Ra's al Ghul, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's right.
Fucking and Batman the animated series, bro. Like, come on. The way he says detective, still to this day, I'm like, yes, amen, brother, amen, a fucking man. Oh, and he also was in Spider. So going back just to really quickly to like his animated series stuff, and I don't want to hang on to this because we're doing the cast list, but this man was in a lot of stuff.
He was the
But more
lobe,
popularly,
freakazoid.
yeah, the Lobe. Of course, he was a guy who took himself. He was one of those actors that was like, I definitely do Shakespearean type roles, but I won't take myself seriously.
Yeah.
Like that's when it was great. I know he did a voice. Like I'm trying to go. I'm looking. He has a lot of shit, but he's done a
Yeah.
voice in obviously Captain Planet. Uh, he's done voices in the Legend of Prince Valiant.
Oof.
Batman the animated series. That's a pull. The Legend of Prince Valiant. He did in a show I know we both talked about, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Hey.
Um, let's see. He played Jor-El and Lois Clark, The New Adventures. Mighty Max, he was in. Biker Mice from Mars. Fucking the animated Iron Man. Gargoyles.
Hey.
Spider Man, the animated series, is Landon. Freakazoid is the Lobe, as you just said. Uh, Men in Black, the series, as Alpha. Oh shit, he was in Winnie the Pooh. Oh yeah, he was in Winnie the Pooh.
He's the narrator. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Of course, he was Batman Beyond. Came back as Ra's al Ghul. Let's see. Oh, Buzz Lightyear, Star Command. Oh shit, really was the voice. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He voiced Nurgle for 3 episodes.
Hey. There we go.
That's he also did a couple. He also did 3 episodes of What's New Scooby Doo. Yeah, and he brought back the Lobe in Teen Titans Go.
Hey. That's pretty
That's
sick.
amazing. That is amazing.
What else? Oh yeah, he was in the fucking Omen. He was in the Omen, but he gets
Yeah,
shink.
yeah. Like respect to David Warner. I know he's just one of my favorite voice talents.
Yeah.
Um, continuing with the cast, Ernie Reyes Jr. is Keno, a pizza delivery boy. Kevin Clash as Splinter. Raymond Sierra as Chief Stearns. Toshihiro Obata and as Tatsu, but the voice was done by Michael McConaughey, not to be confused with Michael McConaughey, even though
All
that'd be
right. All right.
hilarious.
All right. I mean, such a country
Uh,
ass Asian man right there. What the hell is
yeah,
that?
it'd be hilarious, man. Uh, Michael Sisti is the puppeteer, and Robbie Wrist comes back as Michelangelo. Leif Tilden, puppeteer, and Adam Carl is the voice of Donatello. Marcasso is the puppeteer, and Brian Tucci as Leonardo, and Ken Scott puppeteer with Lori Faso as Raphael.
Now, what's his name? Did not come back to voice
No,
Donatello.
no, he did not.
Corey Feldman,
However, he
maybe.
did come back for part 3, and
Sure.
we're talking about
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
Unfortunately, him
Um,
and Casey Jones. I'm like, you motherfucker. What were you in part 2?
the reason why Casey Jones. So here's a fun fact. So I know you'll probably feel indifferent about this
Yeah.
because of because of what happened and who we got in place of him. The reason why Ernie Reyes Jr. is playing Keanu is because they wanted to bring Casey Jones back, but the parent audiences found Casey Jones to be way too scary,
Oh my god.
saying that he is akin to Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th because of the hockey
That's
mask.
because of the hockey mask. That's wild.
So they
That is
replaced
Michael Jordan dunking the ball at the end of Space Jam Reach.
yes.
Jesus Christ. Like
So to replace the actor doing Casey Jones, they replaced the whole character. They removed the character and put back in Keanu.
That's okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, and Casey Jones came back in part 3, so it's just
Yeah.
like, you know. I'm gonna read this little blurb here because I want to say it's probably important, and hopefully I don't ruin any names. The cast is also includes Francois Chow as Shredder, who is the new Shredder,
Yeah.
voiced by Michael McCarran, who obviously did the Shredder voice. The Turtles and Splinter's arch nemesis, with Kevin Nash
Bow,
playing
bow,
his
bow,
mutated
bow,
form
bow, bow,
as Super
bow, bow.
Shredder.
It's a super
Uh,
shredder.
Kurt Bryant playing as Toka and Razor, both voiced by Frank Welker. Um, a mutated alligator, snapping turtle, and mutated wolf, respectively, created by Professor Perry under the orders from the Shredder using a canister of ooze stolen by the TGRI company. Director Michael Pressman plays Channel 3's news manager, and Mark Casso portrays a staffer who informs April of the Turtles' phone call. Pressman's parents, Sasha and David, play the older couple who witnessed Toka and Razor's night attack. Michael Dyer plays Freddy, a Foot Clan messenger who poses as April's cameraman. Additional Foot Clan members are played by Leaf Tilden, Foot number 3, and Dewey Weber, Foot recruiter. Vanilla Ice and Earthquake
The wrestler?
respectively appear. Is it the wrestler? I don't think it's the
No.
wrestler. No, it's the act. It's the comedian.
Oh, okay.
Respectively appear as performer and disc jockey at the Dock Shore Club. There is also one other cameo that I saw in this movie, and I shit you not, I didn't recognize him, and I've seen this movie dozens of times. A young Michael Jai, Michael, oh my god,
Oh yeah.
a young Michael Jai White
Yep.
is one of the young crew members get ready to join the Foot Clan, and he is by far the biggest of those
Yeah.
dudes standing in that crowd of people.
You see him just like dynamite, dynamite.
Bro, no facial hair, had a box fade, and I'm sitting there going like, so you mean to tell me that he could not fade Ernie Reyes? I
Apparently not.
refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe this. That would have been a straight up fight.
No, because if you fade Ernie Reyes, then you got to deal with Ernie Reyes Senior, aka Akuma.
I mean, yeah, but that fight would have at
When are we
least been
doing
like,
Surf Ninjas? That's what we.
yeah, we need to
Leslie
do Surf
Nielsen's the
Ninjas.
bad guy. He's cool.
We need to do Surf Ninjas. That is a movie that got brought up to me, and I'm like, you know what? I've seen this enough. I need to go ahead and do this. We need to have an Ernie Reyes month.
That was like, hey, here's a Game Gear, guys. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be, your friends are gonna love this.
Your
Hey man,
friends are gonna love it.
as a person who had a Game Gear, that thing ate batteries.
Dude, yes. No, I had one too, and that shit
Oh
drained them.
boy, and that's why my dad got rid of it, because like motherfucker was not about to put stock in Duracell.
Yeah.
With me saying, "Hey, I need some batteries." No, you don't.
You just got some where they died already.
They died, motherfucker. We just gave them to you.
I don't know what to tell you.
I
That
don't know what to
bitch
tell
took
you.
like 6 too, dog. That's the
Yes.
fucking wild thing.
Triple A's, dog, bro.
Yeah.
Ate them mogs up. That was a pack
Yeah.
of batteries, dog. Um,
Have they done the top
cour-
10 Game Gear games? Can you even do that? You
No.
overmax them? Have you? Can
No.
you even do that? I would say.
that's like doing the top 10 Virtual Boy games.
Oof.
Yeah, no.
Somehow the Virtual Boy has returned.
All right, so of course this was distributed by New Line Cinema and 20th Century Fox. So not Disney owns this. I think it's still owned by New Line Cinema. But 20th Century Fox did this in for international. The release date was
Who
March
owns
20.
New Line Cinema now?
Is it
Is it
not?
not Paramount?
I think so.
I can't remember anymore. Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
maybe
don't-
WB. I don't know. Oh, WB.
They don't know.
Well, never mind. Fuck.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? The release date for this movie was March 22nd of 1991 with a runtime of 88 minutes. And now, Jose, it is time to play your favorite game and mine.
It's time
Hit that music.
for Bop Bit Flop Bit.
Bopper Flop is a game I created to get on my best friend's nerves, challenging his movie knowledge. I give him the budget for said movie. He tells me if the movie is a certified bop or a stinky, stinky flop. Jose, my boy,
Shag me, lad.
the budget of TMNT2 Secret of the Ooze was a whopping 25 million, which is insane to me to think about considering how much money the movie made on its first go.
Yeah.
Um with what you know about this movie and its knowledge, was this movie a bop or a flop? And once you give me that, tell me the whole box office number for the take home.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this was about
Hmm.
May 24th. Well, they did make a part three. As much as we like to ignore it, but
Hmm.
so 25. Let's just say the sequel. This was 91 money too. So let's say 60 million.
60 million?
Yeah, because this was probably a flop with critics though.
Mixed reviews.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're going with 60 million?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer, Shaq.
All right. Well, Jose.
Damn, you got loud all of a sudden, Shaq.
Oh, damn, my fault. I'm yelling.
Yeah, okay, that was
Sorry.
it. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like,
Hey, hey, stop yelling, Bert.
Bert,
You're
you're
yelling,
shouting.
Bert.
You're shouting again.
like Bert. Yeah, stop yelling, Bert. So with a whopping budget of $25 million, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze was a successful bop, and the take home for this movie was
Ah,
$78.7 million.
well, tripled its budget.
You would say that, and then again, the budget for the last movie was around the same 25 or a little lower.
Yeah.
That movie made $200 million box
Yes,
office.
yes, that's my thing. I don't think I was like I don't think this made as much as part one. So that's why I was
No,
like, yeah.
it was the 13th highest grossing film domestically of the year of 1991.
Good for 91.
Yeah. But like it was mixed reviews because a lot of the critics are saying it's not as dark as it was in the original 1990 film.
I see.
Oh,
I
and
see.
April O'Neil, the original April O'Neil was Judith Hogue.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
So, yeah. I'm trying to think, was there any other thing on here that I wanted to cover? Nah, we could just dive right into it.
All right. Let's dive right into it. Let's dive into the water at the very end.
I love
And I
being a
love
turtle.
being a turtle. Yep. All right. As always, we get our plot summaries from Wikipedia. So if something's wrong, fuck them, not us. And here we go, Shaq. In New York City, shortly after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles defeat the Shredder,
New York City!
a young pizza boy named Kino inadvertently encounters burglars at a mall on his route and tries to stop them. The burglars attack Kino, who proves to be a skilled martial artist, but he is soon overwhelmed by the arrival of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They vanish after rescuing Kino, tying the burglars up and taking the pizza he was delivering, leaving behind the money to pay for it.
All right, let's just talk about this scene in particular because this definitely set the tone
Oh
of
yeah.
how silly this movie was going to be versus the first one.
Can we just talk about the most un-New York thing? At
Yeah,
least,
go ahead.
I
As
assume
as
the
a
most
as a Florida man and a Texan would
as
say,
what
this
I
is the most
assume is
non-New York thing.
the most non-New York thing ever. Kino seeing the motherfuckers robbing across the street and him. Let me go see what that is. Isn't the stereotype New Yorkers don't care about shit? What's going on? They're just like, just keep.
But
Or was that only subway etiquette?
no, that's definitely subway etiquette. But I want
Yeah.
to say this: he's a kid in the '90s who knows martial arts.
I
he's
know.
gonna find a way to display said martial arts. Then again,
Okay.
had it wouldn't have been if he didn't see three people, if he didn't see three people,
If he just saw
I
the
think he probably
entire,
would. If he saw the entire group, he wouldn't have done that. I will go on a limb and say that. But three,
okay.
he's like, "Pfft, I can take him.
Yeah, I got this.
Well, I got this. He's like, oh no, I don't got this.
Well, actually, no.
Of course, we get the introduction of the turtles. And one of the funnier things that if you slow down and watch, you can actually see Michelangelo and I believe Raphael or Donatello. You can see two of the turtles hit a jump on a trampoline to get into the air
Nice.
to do the freeze frame. You don't see the
That's
trampoline, but you can see them running and then bounce up like that,
yeah.
like bounce into the trampoline, and then it does the freeze frame. It's the funniest thing.
And
Yep, and the
then
music
they
hits.
just beat
Oh,
Host Molas with everything but their weapons.
but hold on, we forgot. You said the most non-New York thing, but you know this movie takes place in New York, not because of the scenery, but because of all the people eating pizza.
Yeah, that's just how the movie starts. Everyone's just eating pizza.
Everyone's eating pizza, like everyone, like
Yeah,
it's pizza.
two business men and lady.
Yes,
They're discussing business with their wine, and then all of a sudden pull out the pizza.
pizza.
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
just like, what
people. You
the?
got a couple out on a date
Yeah, Buddy's arrested, and the cop is eating pizza
eating
with
with him
the hand
with him
tied up. Yeah,
handcuffs. Yeah, it's like everyone's eating. Everybody's crossing the street eating pizza. That pizza looked fucking delectable, by the way.
they did. These are some cheesy, nice looking
I
pizzas.
was like, oh my god, that cheese pull,
Yeah,
bro.
but yeah,
Matter of
but
fact,
because we're introduced to Keno, he's a pizza delivery boy. Like, take these pies to April O'Neil. He's like, again?
yeah, she's like, she might as well just have. It's like she might as well just order him surplus.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hold you. Yesterday, funny enough, at the time of this recording, I saw this movie on 314. That is known as Pie Day.
Oh, it
And of,
is.
and of course, just pizza was all through this movie, and I was going to be like, I want a slice of pizza.
I was
I now
probably gonna
normally
order
I would,
one. Yeah.
so I was going to order Alamo's pizza, but I was like, I don't think I want that big ass thing of pizza, man. Like they're a nice size, they're small, but I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think I want that. I think I just want a couple of slices. So I remembered that the place we got the biscuits from, Atomic Cowboy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I had to think about it.
They
Yeah.
also serve pizza,
Oh, nice.
and buddy,
Oh, yeah.
big ass slices, five
Oh,
ninety five,
ooh,
and then 75 cent per topping.
yeah.
Fam, that shit was delectable. I'm going back.
We're going back.
Yep, we'll go for the biscuits and stay for lunch.
I thought you were gonna tell me you went back to that pizza spot we went to at one time. The one
Oh,
by
dude, you
the
know what?
DMV.
I can't find it.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I don't as many. So I work downtown now, and I'm pretty sure I can walk past it, but I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm pretty sure if I go look up the Fillmore and go look up where that pizza spot is, I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
sure it's there.
Yeah. Because
I
it was like
just
a 2-story building. Like, yeah. It was
Yeah, it was a 2-story building. I was like, yo, I want to go back to that spot,
yeah, because they have
but I
multiple
also
varieties too. Yeah. They got like.
yeah, yeah, but we were also like smacked out of our minds. Well, no, that shit actually, to be fair
We
to us,
sure
that shit
were.
hit. No, to
Yeah.
be fair to us, that shit hit when we sat down.
Yeah.
That shit hit when we
That
sat
shit
down, bro.
still cracks me up to this day. That's one of those things. Like, Shaggy just looks at me like, brother, you are smacked. I'm just
Bro,
like,
you are.
I was like, huh?
What do you?
I'm just like,
You're like, huh? What do you mean? I was like, bro, what do you mean? I don't. Say, am I high for real? I was like, bro, look at your eyes. He's like, Shag, look at your eyes. I'm like, oh, brother, I'm cooked.
yeah,
Like, oh, that was fun. It was fun
that
times.
was fun. Yep.
It was fun times, man. Holy. Um, but yeah, so you mentioned that all of the character that the turtles were not using their weapons. Like Leonardo unsheathed his swords, but stabbed them on the roof, hung from them, which I still can't believe the physics of Calidus, but it's
Yeah,
fucking turtles, so whatever. Grabs it, kicks those dudes. Um, One scene that's always stuck in my head is when Donatello sees that clown that you can kind of push for
yeah.
weight, and he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and then he's like, he looks dead into the camera, and he's like, but he pushes the clown aside, and the villains on here are so stupid because come on,
Yeah,
man, you were
these are like
literally
Saturday
fighting.
morning cartoon villains.
Bro, you were literally fighting four gigantic fucking life-size turtles, bipedal turtles, with weapons and shit, and they in colorful garb, and yet you're going to stand there and tell me that you don't know if that's a turtle or not.
Yeah,
You don't know if that's the turtle you're looking for. As Donatello's like
just rocking back and forth.
rocking back and forth
Then he beats you with like
with
a Nerf gun thing. I
Nerf
don't know what the
fucking
fuck.
nah, it was a Nerf like one of those like Nerf batons that
Yeah,
he grabs and he starts slapping them around with it. Like just
and then
start hitting that motherfucker
chases
like
him out the room, just like
yeah,
"Rrr."
roar, roar, and just kind of just and he's just running and I'm like, okay,
You're like, all right, I get it. Okay,
this movie is silly.
yes it is.
This movie's gonna
Yes.
be silly. So yeah, all right, cool, we got it. I
All right,
understand now.
I see the vision. I see the vision. I see what we're going for.
Yeah. And then they put the only martial artist, known martial artist, in that room in a trash can
Yep,
to
he
where he
just
can't get out of it.
nope.
This is what happens when Ernie Reyes is my height.
Damn. Hey, look,
Enough on
our
me.
I would say not back to back Ernie Reyes, but almost.
Almost, man.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo, along with their master Splinter, are currently living with April O'Neil in her new apartment while looking for a new place to live. Splinter wants to remain in the shadows, while Raphael thinks they should live out in the open. At a junkyard, the remnants of the Foot and the Shredder's second in command, Tatsu, are hiding out. They are met by their master, who has been disfigured by his previous defeat, and vows revenge on the turtles. Okay, because here's something weird, Shag.
Hmm.
So this movie feels like it is years later. That's the feeling I get.
Dude, I'm glad you're bringing
However,
this up.
everything is making it seem like this is maybe a week or two later. So it just feels weird because like Shredder like is in the trash still.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like the remnants of the Foot are like, hey man, this is where we were supposed to meet, just in case anything. So it's like clearly they just been on the run recently.
Yep.
It's always just a weird thing, man. It just because it doesn't feel like it's like a week later or something. It feels like no, they've been doing this for kind of a minute now.
It was a fast turnaround, for
Yeah,
real. Because, like, I was gonna when I was in the theater, I was sitting there going like, "Wow," because it's been a minute since I've rewatched this.
yeah,
So just
same.
being in the theater,
Uh-huh.
kind of watching it, I'm like, bro, how, was it like how long was this? 2 days, three
Yeah,
days? Because I mean, like Shredder could have been knocked out in the trash can or in the dump, but like, yo, where like, and they scattered. They went out and they got their own shit. But like, yo, like this doesn't feel like a quick turnaround. But like, it makes sense. I'll say by like maybe 2 weeks
yeah.
because the
Oh,
Foot
there's
Clan's
no
been
way
lying
it's
low.
longer than 2 weeks. Yeah,
Mm-mm. Foot Clan been laying like 2 3 weeks because depending on like how much they order pizza.
yeah,
Speaking of which, where are the turtles getting money for this pizza?
that is true. Are they just taking April's money? Does April
I mean,
like
pizza. Let's be real here. Do you remember how much that pizza cost? Remember? Do you remember what Michelangelo said when in the first movie? He says, "Hey man, I don't have to tip, or if it's past 5 minutes,
Yeah,
like I forget whatever which one it is.
Yeah,
I can only assume that giant pie had to be about around $10.
yeah.
So
90s, early 90s money. Yeah, about
yeah,
$10.
maybe maybe
And we're
eight
talking
to
about
ten dollars.
$10 with delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like $10. And I'm like, where are they getting their money from? Who out here? Who out here hoeing, bro? It ain't Splinter.
yeah,
Damn sure ain't Raph. Like, and they
right,
can't go topside. So where are y'all getting this money? Y'all robbing folks? Like, what we
right.
doing? I know y'all not robbing April. And April on a news anchor salary in the '90s,
Yeah,
and where she living at? Come on now,
right. I was like, hey, bro,
come on now.
why is Swoogie? Because your old place caught on fire.
Yep. And that's a bigger, and that's and that place was bigger.
Yeah, this place looks way nicer. And you are settled in. There's no moving boxes or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why time feels weird for this movie. That's all I gotta say. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know how long was the gap between one and two.
It had to be. First off, no way Shredder is. It couldn't be like months. No way Shredder's
Yeah,
being like knocked out in a coma
yeah. I was about to
and
say, is he just coma
no
in
life
the dump.
support. No life support in that dump.
Yeah,
Being and just probably like I rise, like he's been surviving off of fucking old ass apple cores and banana peels in the dump.
yeah,
Fucking that's my nutrients. like
exactly.
like brother, you were crushed in a trash can, in a trash compactor.
Yeah,
Your bones should not exist, and yet you're walking about like it's nothing.
yeah. You get up out the trash and then you run to the goddamn whatever
You
that shit
you
called.
sprint to the
The
fucking to the second
junkyard.
hideout,
Yeah,
bro. I
ready to
that's
whoop a wholesale ass too. Like,
bro, ready to get revenge.
yeah,
Not rebuild the foot. It would just be revenge.
yeah. Because like we talked about earlier, this is where all the Foot Clan are meeting up. They're like, hey, man, this is the spot. This is all that we got.
So
He's like, I know
yeah, just still
they've been
being chased
rounding us
down.
up. I was like, well, maybe if you take off your Foot Clan outfit, they wouldn't know.
But see, again, even speaking of that, it could be like they still are running from
Yeah,
the actual fight. They still could be running from the actual fight, and they just got their foot shit on, and they're getting chased by cops.
like there's a simple fix of this, like a playing script doctor.
Mm-hmm.
All this should have been the beginning.
Yeah,
All the like, this is like immediately the next day or the next night after you have this entire setup where Shredder's like, he's like, well, we built the foot. He's like, no, we'll get revenge.
revenge.
And
Yeah,
then he puts on the mask, and then it could have been like a few months later, and then that's where the
yep,
movie starts.
yep,
You do it like that, then I'm like, okay, everything makes sense now.
yeah,
He needed time to kind of like rebuild the foots and
yeah. He needs time to
settle
heal.
in. Yeah, exactly, that too.
He needs time to heal. Like Shredder, your arm. Like, like Big Mama, your arm.
Tis but a flesh wound.
That motherfucker is just. I'm like, nah, bro. I know it's I know it's a movie for kids.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
the thing. Yeah, we're over here judging harshly a movie for children. We're over here like, hey guys, what did y'all
To
think
be
about the
fair,
time?
when this movie came out, we were children.
Yeah, we're trying to be continuity police over here, and we're just like,
It's a movie for children.
exactly. That's
So
hilarious. But
stupid.
yeah, all right, let's go.
Okay, go ahead.
Oop, I lost my. Oh, here we go. April interviews Professor Jordan Perry, a platypus. Perry the platypus. Sorry. Of Techno Global Research Industries, TGRI. Thank God robots intervene. No, I don't know. I can't think of enough.
No, so Techno Global
Research
Research.
industry. I know. I was just trying to
Yeah.
think of another.
But see, you remember, so you know what the one in the comic book was called?
No.
TCRI. Techno
Oh.
Cosmic.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But
Yeah,
they're
so
like,
they
we're
was
not
like,
making
yeah,
no cosmic shit.
no. Absolutely not.
Interviews him about a possible toxic waste leak. He assures her that everything is fine, but the scientists secretly discover dandelions, the most deadly of all plants, which have mutated by the leak. Freddy, a spy for the Foot Clan posing as April's cameraman, discovers this and collects one of the dandelions and reports it to his master, who decides to have Perry interrogated. Back at April's apartment, Splinter reveals to her that the turtles in the canister of mutagen, dubbed the Ooze by the turtles, which mutated them 15 years earlier, was created by TGRI, and they too decide to talk to Perry. The Foot gets to Perry first and kidnap him, salvaging the last canister of ooze in the process. The turtles attempt to get the canister back, but ultimately fail. Afterwards, Kino gets to April's apartment under the guise of delivering pizza and discovers Splinter and the turtles.
All right. Yep. So not Baxter Stockman.
Yeah.
Gets that interview, and again, that just so Baxter Stockman coded to the
Yeah.
point to where he's like, hey, I'm good, Baxter Stockman.
Basically.
Yeah. So like they're sitting there, and then dog those I knew I was remembering this movie wrong. When I saw those big ass flowers, for one, I didn't remember they were dandelions. For two, I literally thought they took the ooze out of that dandelion.
Oh, okay.
I forgot they got the canister.
Yeah.
But like I was like, damn, they just took that shit and just like got the ooze out of that. Like who in the foot's a scientist? Was my first guess. It's like who scientific feat.
Scientific feat. That's Quentin Tarantino's last movie right there.
Oh my god. It's and like that whole scene. I mean, I like the disposition there. And of
Yeah.
course, April being interviewing Dr. Perry and the turtles back in April's apartment, or like and Raphael, who's the most New York out of all four of them.
Mm-hmm.
I if Raphael pulled up in some Tims, it wouldn't shock me.
What
Uh,
about a puss in
that
Tim's?
shut up, man.
Oh.
Uh, this motherfucker comes up and say, "Hey, this is like yo, can we watch something else?" It's
Yeah,
like, yo, he was
he's
like,
like
yo,
Oprah's on right now.
right? It's like we watch Oprah. He's the most hey oh type of
Yeah.
turtle, New York turtle there is. I'm walking here.
Although I was with him with Michelangelo, who's just chewing as loud as
Oh
he
yeah, no.
possibly could.
So that's definitely a sibling thing,
Yeah,
like
just
1000%. It's just like just smacking and just be like, yo, I was like, hey, can you be any louder? I can still hear out of this one.
yeah.
And Michelangelo looks at him, like
Yeah.
ah. How he didn't fight him, I will never know because I
I
would have
know,
definitely
right? Like
clocked him.
that just shows he must really care about his little brother. Because like,
I
Lord knows
mean,
that was Leo, he'd have threw hands.
yeah, that was Leo. He would have smacked the shit. He said, "That's
Yeah.
it." Started.
Uh-huh.
They'd have started fighting, bro. And then on top of that, fucking like I think a part of me was like he just didn't want to get in trouble by Shredder, not Shredder, Splinter.
Yeah.
Hamato Yoshi. I
But
had to
yeah,
do it.
there you go. I was waiting for it. But yeah, because he's like, no, I want to watch this news report. And they're like,
Yeah, because
damn,
Splinter's
okay.
like, oh, we're gonna get news about how we became. I just want to know more about it.
Yeah,
So
because after
Splinter
a
was
while,
definitely.
yeah, because April comes
Go
home
ahead.
like, hey, what's Splinter? Like, oh, he's been on the roof just meditating all
Meditating.
day. Then he finally
Menacingly.
comes down. He's like, hey, I need y'all all to come upstairs now.
Yep. He's like, oh, what? Oh man. And they were cleaning up the house.
Yeah, they were cleaning it up for April because they've been
They
like
clean up.
trashing that apartment the last 5
They've been
fucking
boys. They've been
months.
teenage
Exactly.
boys.
Uh huh.
They've been teenage boys.
And April,
And
bless her heart,
bro,
Splinter's smart enough to know, like, look, we'll leave. I promise we'll leave. She's like, oh no, it's
yeah,
fine. Stay
no.
as long
Splinter's
as you
like, no,
need.
we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to April when she originally came into her apartment. She is cleaning up after the boys. Shout out to April. Shout out to Donnie, who's reading, or is either Donnie or Michelangelo reading fucking X-Men. This is a stack of
Oh, I
comic
can't
books.
remember. I think it was Leonardo.
Was it Leonardo?
Yeah, because she opens the fridge, there's a snake in there. She's like, oh,
That's
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
And then she sees a stack of comics. She's like, Leonardo.
Leonardo.
And then,
Who? Okay, so
they're
Raphael
like,
was the one that was the
yeah,
one with the fucking armbands
yeah. She's
working
like,
out.
yeah,
And then what was Donnie's
I can't
then?
remember what Donnie was. I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember. But
Damn,
yeah,
damn, that's gonna fuck with me.
right.
Um, but yeah, no. So, huh? Oh, so Michelangelo was skateboard.
Oh, okay.
No, Donatello was a skateboard.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, Donatello was a skateboard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
Anywho,
Shout out to Drew for sure.
yep, shout out to him. Uh, yeah, no, fuck. So like so Splinter's meeting with the family upstairs, and he's got the canister, and a part of me is like, you you been
Why
carrying
would
that
you
this whole
keep that?
time?
Exactly, right?
Like, I get it. That's how you were born. It's sentimental,
Yeah.
right? I get keeping it, but I'm like, how did no one not notice you had that?
Well, he is a ninja, a master ninja at that.
Yes, you know what? But he's a master ninja rat. Also, I forgot to fucking mention this. I love how we get introductions to the turtles by humans who've never seen the turtles. They don't freak out as much until they see fucking Splinter, who is a giant goddamn rat.
Well, I guess that turtles are cute. And rats are rats. They
Turtles,
fucked up.
he's
They
but he's
fucked
like
up.
it's I'm like, damn, why we treat rats like this? I know why we treat rats like this. Calm down. But it's
Yeah.
just like, so you're not afraid at the turtles who are just your size and you were doing flipping and dipping this entire time. It's the rat where you draw the line.
Yep.
It's like fucking Keanu fucking passed out as soon as he saw Splinter.
Splinter's just like,
He's like, okay. I mean, we're probably getting ahead of ourselves because I don't think that
yeah.
happened yet.
Well, no, that
But
has show right here.
oh yeah, nah,
That was the
it's just
last.
like,
That was the
bro,
last sentence of the paragraph.
yeah, Keanu gets into the apartment. Yeah, it just
But yeah,
fucking
but they
discover the
decide
Splinter.
they need to go talk to Dr. Perry, and the fucking foot's already there.
Yep. And they break, yeah, and the foot, and Mikey seeing everything. Every time Mikey says it's like a video game, where do you put in the quarters? That is something that sticks into my mind the entire time. When I see that room, I'm like, where do you put? Yes, Mikey, where indeed do you put the quarters?
Yeah.
Because Donatello just looks at him like, are you fucking serious? This is a lab. This is where great things happen.
Yeah. He's
And they're all
all
like,
happy.
shut up, nerd.
Yeah, basically,
like,
that's literally how
shut
he's
up, nerd.
going.
Like, shut the fuck up, nerd.
Yeah, but the foot take off with the canister and Dr. Perry.
And another goofy fight.
Yeah.
That's definitely cartoon because like they're playing keep away with the Dr. Perry. The first thing snatch. You don't even see him.
Yeah.
And then just they pull up. They legitimately pull up. Who was it? It was fucking Tatsu and the Foot Clan pulling up, and he's got the fucking canister of like ooze just sitting there, and he's like, "Hey," showing them, and then they just proceed to go back and forth with it. Why not just, if I'm the Foot, why not just leave with the canister? Why are you showing the turtles that you got the canister? I know why you're showing them because we need the plot to continue, but you could have just been like, yo, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
We got what we came
They
for.
could
We
have
don't
just
need to
ninja
fight you.
smoked on the ground and dipped.
Yes. Ninja, vanish.
Yeah.
I like how you just tossed it and just like, but also like the football references in this movie.
Yeah.
You know,
because you got a
like,
couple of them. You got one there. You got one earlier in the apartment.
yeah, when they went for the pizza,
And April's like, "No, you can get pizza all over my carpet."
the motherfucker said, "Nope."
He
Caught
caught
it.
it like touchdown.
And Splinter looked at Raphael, was like, "Nope, go do flips."
Yep, both of y'all motherfuckers.
Both of you. And he's like, "Oh man." Start doing flips.
Yep.
Can you imagine doing flips as a punishment? You would have never made it.
You never know. I might have grown up to be nimble.
That would have been hilarious. At your size, I'm like, brother.
I've been like the great Samuel Hung, just fucking, just.
Brother, it was like, why are you not in a wrestling ring? We got it. We know we can print money.
That is true.
We could print money, get you in there instead of Samoa Joe.
Right? I would have been ahead of my time.
Aztec Jose. I don't know
Something. I would have been in
something.
Lucha Underground. I'd have been someone.
Yeah, you
I
fucking
would
been
have been in
Matanz's
Jeff
cousin.
Cobb spot. That would have been me.
Yeah, Matanzas would put on some weight,
There you
huh?
go. Exactly. It's like, damn, he got big as hell.
But that motherfucker do them flips. He do
Like,
10 in a
oh,
row.
come on. He surprisingly could just like vanish out of nowhere too. The
Yeah, like I
Batman
don't
vanish out
understand.
here. Yeah.
I don't understand this. Put the
As
title on.
Shredder's hideout, Perry is forced to use the remaining ooze on a snapping turtle and a wolf, which mutates them into Tokar and Razor, respectively. Unfortunately, Tokar and Razor have the mindsets of infants. Shredder considers killing them with the killing with the creatures until Perry points out their super strength. With the immediate threat to April's safety by the Foot Clan, the Turtles begin to actively look for a new home. After an argument, Leonardo, Raphael breaks off from the group, while Michelangelo discovers the abandoned City Hall subway station and deems it a perfect hideout. Raphael and Kino disregard Splinter's orders and recruit. Wait, Raphael and
Hmm?
Kino disregard Splinter's orders and recruit Kino into the Foot Clan. Okay, to find their hideout. However, they are caught and Raphael is captured, while Kino escapes to warn the others. When they come, they are ambushed by the Foot and Shredder. Splinter saves the group, but leaves as they face Tokar and Razor, who prove to be too strong to defeat. Donatello finds a bound and gagged Perry after being tossed into a building by Tokar, and the five of them tactically retreat. Once back in their hideout, Perry explains the creation of the ooze was an accident, disheartening Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael, who saw a higher purpose for their existence. Shag, it's
Okay.
time.
Yep.
It is time. They used
Can
the
I say it?
mutagen. They used the mutagen on Snapping Turtle and a wolf, creating Tokar and Razor. Shredder's like, let me see my creation. And the minute they come up to him, it's like, yes, show me your power and everything. And they proceed to just run up and just give him nothing but smooches and mwah, 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 like, hey, daddy. Which leads to Shredder walking out of that fucking building, screaming,
Babies!
Babies! They're babies!
They're just babies!
yep, there you go. We've been waiting all episode.
Boy, I've been waiting, baby. Just fucking Joe
Oh,
Button just
shit.
hitting the fucking gun. But
Yes.
let's go. No.
Oh, I forget which one it is.
No.
Well, that's what he felt like because he thought he was having
Yeah.
two badass motherfuckers, and it's just like, eh.
So one thing I wanted to point out that that I didn't notice, and I don't know if you noticed this either, but Perry had told the turtles that he purposely made them dumb.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he says if it wasn't for me, it's like Shredder made me put the ooze on them, but I subjected that ooze to not make them intelligent,
Oh, okay. Nice.
but they were strong and everything.
Yeah, they still had their strength and all that shit.
Yeah, he said I had to do something because otherwise he'd probably kill me and them. So
Yeah.
I just lowered their fucking intelligence.
There we go.
Um. Also, yeah, them two sitting across from each other, and Razor takes a pipe and just hits Toka over the head with it.
And he's like, "Ah." And Shredder's like, "Ugh."
Kill them both now.
Yeah. I would be like,
Mm.
sir, how do you want us to do that? Just,
Can you
did you
imagine? They
give
just
us
take
guns?
yeah.
Did you give us guns yet, sir?
Anybody have a gun?
Yeah.
He looks at Professor Perry the platypus and tells him, "Hey, So I'm gonna kill him. He's like, you can't kill him. Those are fucking creatures. Like, hold on, just look at this. Walks over and they're like picking up a fucking like bulldozer and just like
Yeah.
a mini bulldozer or some shit and just like kind of just tossing that shit aside. So it's like
So like
they are
yeah,
stupid,
but
but
useful.
maybe I have
Yeah.
use for them.
Yeah.
So
So anyway, Ralph, like as
mama.
always, Leonardo and Ralph get in a fight, and Ralph's like, "I'm
Yep.
out then."
Yeah,
Takes
because they
Kino.
were leaving. Yeah. Oh shit. They were leaving April's apartment, and we get another fucking scene that is burnt into my brain. And it's everyone. It's the turtle. April's looking across the street when it's raining, and the turtles are saying their goodbyes. Fucking Michelangelo comes up, dressed up, and puts the fucking shit on his like puts a fucking a fucking fedora on his head, and spits the Casablanca verse.
Oh yeah,
I was like, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. I said, would you come on?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like bring your ass. Like
They yanked his man. That shit is like, all right, sweetheart. He hits the whole. So you got to get on that plane, and she starts laughing, and I'm just sitting there
yeah,
yucking it up, and they just say, nah, get your ass on, bro. Come on. And and then of course, Raph wants to go out and go look for the ooze. But Leonardo is like, yo, no, we need to find a place to stay first. And Raph, of course, gets the fucks off like he normally does because
yeah,
it's not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie without him saying fuck off in the opposite direction.
yeah.
Um, but one of the things that I loved about this movie, and I will give Part Three's credit, the new hideout.
Oh yeah, it's
I
fucking dope,
thought that was the sickest fucking thing. I was like, damn, I would want to live in a sewer, but it wasn't really a
right?
sewer; it was an old subway system. But I would
Exactly.
want to fucking live there. I was like, that shit would be great.
That shit looks cool as hell.
Yes, and I want to say it was bigger in the third one.
Yeah, it definitely looked bigger in the third one for
Yeah,
sure.
and I was like, yo, this shit looks sick. I would live down here.
But
Like
yeah, they
off rip.
find a little power switch. So they got electricity and everything.
It's like power. Fucking Michelangelo falls down the hole. Shouts out to Michelangelo, man.
Yeah,
Falling down the hole. Whoa! Guys, come on. Check it.
but yeah. So Kino and Raph are like sneaking into the Foot Clan base.
Yep.
He has to do
Get
the
my
little
Michael Jai
bell.
White appearance.
Yeah, he's got to do the bell test where he got to snatch all these bells blindfolded or without making a sound.
Dude, how cool did you think that scene was? Even though he technically cheated.
That's still pretty dope.
Yeah,
That makes it
it's a
even
dope
cooler
scene.
because like someone else came and then
It was fucking. It was Raphael.
yeah,
Raphael
what
comes
was
out
that? Ralph?
out of the cut, big as
Yeah,
fuck. Takes off all of them. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
how did he know where all the bells were
That's
if he
why
was
he's
hiding?
a trained ninja, Shaq.
Of course he is, but that's a big ass ninja though.
Yeah, and like, is this enough? And dude's like, damn.
He took all of them,
Yeah,
and I'm like, bruh. He's like, you have to take all these without making a sound, and I'm just like,
Kino was
you
about to
know
be that
crazy,
thing that like when you lie
bro.
on the test
Yep,
or when you lie on your resume.
when you lie on your resume, now they got you out here.
Oh, we promoted you to elite foot guard. We need you to kill these other motherfuckers over
I'm
here.
like, oh,
You're like, huh?
oh no, bro. That motherfucker is like all he had to do was take off like what, about 6, 7 bells.
Yeah.
He took off all them bitches, and I'm like, oh no, they about to fucking you about to be guarding Shredder this whole time.
Like Shredder, he
It's like,
took
nah,
off all the bills. We got you a personal bodyguard now.
yeah, he fucking got you fucking. He's elite. He's elite. Dog, that'd be comedy.
So yeah, that
Fucking
happens, but
comedy.
eventually they get caught.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
you know, Shag. I don't know why I say Shag. Raph is able to like, hey Kino, fuck off and go get help. I'm gonna take care of these motherfuckers. And he does okay for a minute, but then he just gets jumped. There's just too
like a
many of them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie with a
He's talking cat
one-liner.
shit to
Tatsu.
Tatsu. It's like with a face like that, you need to develop a personality.
Personality.
And then Shredder just pulls up, just like,
Shredder. Dog, I
Yep.
ain't gonna hold you. If I was told I need to work on my personality, pretty much calling me ugly, bro, I'd be like, all right, man. You know what? I'm out of here, bro. I don't even want to work no more.
Exactly.
Shredder, I'm out of here. You got it, bro. Cause you're not
Yep.
gonna call me
You don't
ugly no
need
more
me.
time, bro. You don't need
Go
me no
get that
more,
kid
man.
that stole all those bills.
Yeah,
He could be in your
he
cartoon.
your new Tatsu, bro.
Oh shit.
Nah,
But
they capped
yeah,
that
this is when
motherfucker.
the Ninja Turtles go to rescue him,
Yep.
and
Keanu runs up to April. Well, Keanu's running up to April apartment like a bat out of hell,
yeah,
and fucking April was like, "Hey, slow down. Tell me what happens." They try, and he technically didn't tell him. We just assumed she told him, and then we saw Leo, Mikey, and Donnie pull up to the function, and then that's where we get the, huh? That was a little too easy. Yeah, too. It's like that was a little easy. Yeah, a little too easy. Yeah, that was. It's like, yeah, I don't like how. I was like, yeah, this is a little quiet. Yeah, a little too quiet. Oh,
like
look,
hey,
there's
it's Raph.
Raph. Yeah, a little
A little
too
too
Raph.
Raph.
It's Raph. Yeah, a little too Raph. You guys, knock it off. Brother. Keep your eye.
Shut up.
They really do. He smacks the shit out like shut your.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up,
Raph's
brother. I
trying to
love
tell
you.
him it's a trap. He's like,
Yeah,
"Rrrr."
that's the most ever. This is a trap fucking move. And like
Yeah,
this motherfucker. Better than fucking. Better than when Jackie Chan tried to tell fucking Chris Tucker that he had a bomb in his mouth.
oh yeah,
I was like, no, you're not emphasizing on telling this motherfucker what is going on. But Raphael was like, this is a fucking trap.
uh-huh.
That shit screamed trap. And I ain't talking
Yep.
Gucci.
Nope. Damn. And then the Foot Clan pulls up, but then Splinter pulls up with a bow and arrow
Splinter's like up the top. Ha ha.
and cuts down the Ninja Turtles because they got caught. They got caught in the net,
Yep.
but he's able to shoot them down.
No. Oh, time out. Fucking Donatello's even say, you know what? This looks like a trap. And if I was them, I would spring
Oh
that
yeah,
trap right about just like it's
yeah.
just done. I'm like, Donnie, baby boy, I know how smart you are, but if you knew that shit was gonna happen, why you
could have
ain't
been
just
like,
move?
yeah, wait until it happened.
Why you just gonna say stop? It's a trap. Why you knew it was a trap, baby? Like what we
Yep.
doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Only for y'all to get captured. And if your daddy wasn't there, y'all have gotten turned into turtle soup.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
I'm mad that never got put in the movies.
Nope, never have. Like, oh. But yeah, so the Ninja Turtles get the upper hand. Splinter dips. He's like, all right, I'm out. I've done my job today. And, Tuxedo Mask's out of there. And again, all of a sudden, this is when Tokar and Razor pull up. And like, I see these guys at WrestleMania.
I definitely would have said Royal Rumble, but you're right.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, were they not at WrestleMania? I was like, oh yeah, so WWF exists in this universe. All right, cool.
Yep, there you go. And
Suck that, WCW.
womp womp womp. So fucking this is one of those lines that live rent free in my mind too. It's like, well, you know what they say, the bigger they are, and he goes to kick them, and he just doesn't phase them.
That
And
motherfucker just falls to the
Michelangelo's like,
ground.
the more bones they break.
It's like, all right, bro, I couldn't have been Leo because I'm like, yeah. So what else did they say, Raph?
Yeah. Huh? What?
The bigger they what?
You gonna finish that sentence or something?
Are you?
Yeah, but like Donnie goes up to Tokar, hits him with his stick, and it just reverbs. It's like it just bounces off that motherfucker. It makes
Dog, I
him
like how he
shake.
swung that shit like a baseball bat, and he was like, and he just fucking swung at it, just like, oh shit, okay, whoops.
He's like, "Hey, you want to talk just turtle to turtle?"
That motherfucker just gets yeeted into
Just,
that shit should have killed him.
Yeah,
I know these turtles are durable, but that shit should have killed him.
you should have had a crack in your shell, buddy.
Yep, like oh fuck.
But at that
Wipe
point
out.
he finds Dr. Perry the platypus,
Yep.
He's like, "Hey, we're gonna rescue." Well, he rips off the thing. He's like, "I'll get better at that, I promise." Because they did that to Leo. I mean, Ralph earlier, and he was like, "Ah," which is funny because he doesn't have
Ah.
facial hair. So why did it hurt you?
Nah, he's just fucking. It's like my lips.
Yep.
I like how he walks past this, trying to not be seen, but always has something egregious to where it's gonna make him seem even seen
Yeah.
before. And then he does that.
That's amazing. That's incredible. This would have been amazing if he had just like a giant turtle shell, just to like kind of squeeze
Yeah,
by.
if he wore the pillow as a turtle shell or just had like a fucking turtle costume on, that shit would have been hilarious.
Oh shit! He wouldn't have been chosen
The
by the foot.
nope. He's not taking those bells off.
Nope.
Oh yeah, fucking. Oh, going back to that real quick. Ernie Reyes beat the shit out of them boys, man.
Yeah, he really did.
It's like, oh shit, like, hey man, it's like, hey, just take it easy on them. Okay, and proceeds to beat wholesale ass.
Yeah. I bet you that
But yeah,
recruiter was like, "Oh, I found a fucking gem. I'm about to give me a
boy,
fucking bonus."
exactly. Like, boy, when Shredder sees this motherfucker, boy, we'd have hit gold.
He
Motherfucker lied
fucking
on his resume.
so Michelangelo finds a sewer hole, and they all just kind of dip into that, and poor Tokar tries to follow him and gets stuck, just like Winnie the Pooh. Just fucking boom.
Just like fucking Winnie the Pooh. And they're fucking Michelangelo's tickling his motherfucker's feet.
And he's like, "Rah!"
Yeah.
Shredder's just like, "Fuck." Shredder's just like,
Yes. Like he's like, this is stupid. Like I came back for this.
yeah. So let's go. Let's see. I'm just time to finish this thing. The Shredder unleashes Tokar and Razor into a nearby neighborhood to cause damage. The next day, Freddy sends a message to April that Tokar and Razor will be released into Central Park if the Turtles don't meet the Foot Clan at the construction site. Perry develops an antidote to the mutations, but it must be ingested to work. When the Turtles confront the Foot on site, they try to use donuts to trick Tokar and Razor into eating the antidote. Tokar and Razor soon discover the trick and brutally attack, throwing Raphael into a public dance club where Vanilla Ice is performing. A big fight ensues among hundreds of witnesses, and the club owner considers calling the police, but sees that their customers are actually enjoying the show. Eventually, the Turtles realize the antidote was giving Tokar and Razor gastronomical effects and use fire extinguishers to revert them back to their natural states. Shredder appears and attempts to take a hostage until Kino appears and interrupts his plans. Kino arrives as backup, and Shredder takes a female clubgoer hostage, threatening to use the last of the ooze on her, but is thwarted and sent flying through the docks, where the Turtles and Shredder take the fight next. Shredder is transformed into
The Super
Oh,
Shredder.
super oh wait, that was the wrong one. Damn it.
Oh shit. Oh god.
A
All right.
super shredder.
Oh god.
after consuming the last of the ooze. I was like fucking the Emperor's New Groove. I was like,
Is that my voice? Is that mine?
but anyway, the heavily mutated Shredder is too strong for the Turtles to fight, but he rips the dock apart in his rampage, causing it to collapse and kill him, much to the Turtles' relief, who wind up in the bay. In a press conference, April reads a note from Perry, thanking the Turtles for saving him. When they return home, Splinter orders them to do 10 flips as punishment for being seen by humans, as evidenced by the new morning's newspaper, and tells them, "Go ninja, go." And then says, "Ha, I made another funny," and then laughs. There
That's
you
the
go.
part that Dad just clapped at, and I was like, "Good on you, sir."
Yeah.
There's a scene in this movie that we did not mention, and there's another one that lives rent free in my head because Michelangelo gets in trouble earlier in the movie. He gets in trouble, so he has to do 10 flips as well, or he has to do his flips.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker, halfway during those flips, because the camera cuts away from Michelangelo, and it goes back to the conversation where Raph is saying, "Hey, we should let Kino we should let Kino pose as one of the Foot Clan," and Splinter's telling them no, and they're all kind of like walking off and disperse. Mikey legitimately just 21, 22,
Oh,
and like he's faking his flips, and just Splinter's looking at him like, "Really, motherfucker?" And he's like, "Oh." It goes so starting at one, and he just goes back. Like I forgot, I love that scene so
yeah,
much. I'm like, Mike's 1, 2, 3. You don't even hear him. Then
no,
the camera comes back. 21, clap. 22, 23. Uh, oh, it's like, how long have you been doing this, sir?
right?
How long you been flaking your flips? The other one was okay. So so obviously Dr. Perry again. Everyone gives the turtles a look, but when Perry sees Master Splinter, he's like, "What in the fresh fuck is that?" Like,
Yeah,
you being a scientist, none of this shit should shock you, and now you're looking at a fucking rat. It's freaking you the fuck out. Funny to me. It's like, y'all really don't fuck with rats at all, do you?
right. It's just crazy.
It's like, y'all being racist towards Splinter? That's crazy, bro. I'm like, ugh.
Like April said that in the beginning of the movie. She's like, the rat's the cleanest one. It's like, ugh.
Exactly. Of course, the rat's the cleanest one. I'm like, is this not subtle
Yeah,
racism?
as much as we think rats are just nasty, dirty creatures, they apparently are very hygienic in real life.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
there's a video of that rat that's bathing and it just always makes people laugh. That rat's like, hey, I
yeah.
found
He's
some
like, hey,
soap.
it's like, man, I'm washing my
It's
ass.
fucking
What are y'all
rainy.
doing?
Shit.
Shit.
I'm feeling good tonight.
Yeah, man, y'all out here big wilding.
Might even make me 100, maybe 200 babies tonight.
Who knows?
Yeah. Or however many babies. I feel like that's how they multiply.
I'd rather not. Um, but yeah, like, okay, that part. That was anything else I'm forgetting before we get into the. Oh yeah, Donatello being fucking so sad that his life is an
So
accident.
sad. Yeah.
Like that
He really
motherfucker's
was like, oh.
like he was the only part of the drama during this whole movie. He's like, but Professor, so you mean to tell me my life's a lie? All the other turtles are like, Michelangelo's like, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just here.
Yeah.
Splinter's like, don't worry about it. Raphael's like, big whoop. You know what I'm saying? Raphael's
Yeah.
doing the, hey, oh, gabagool.
Doing the hands.
Yeah. What are we working for? I'm walking. I don't know. I'm just Juan. I know Juan isn't a New Yorker, but I don't know if he takes offense to half the shit that we're doing.
Jeez.
Florida man and Texas lad. is fucking with his regional dialect.
Yeah.
We should be those two hillbillies from SpongeBob from the SpongeBob movie, just laughing.
Yeah.
That's us right there. Fucking knee slappers and shit.
Knee slapping.
Juan, throw those in there. Because I just want to, absolutely. But anywho, so they dropped the pizza in that fucking goo.
Yeah. And they're like,
And of
oh,
course,
mix it like, oh.
motherfuckers like Donnie's like, just mixing shit like, fucking Michelangelo fucks off in the other direction because he's the one that did it.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, yo, everybody's like, okay, what? And then the doc comes up, stirs that bitch up, and puts it in our Bart Simpson cameo with the glass.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, it needs to be ingested. I'm like, ugh.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right?
That shit look nasty.
Sure did.
That shit look nasty. I'm not fucking eating that. But they got the bright
I
idea
like
to
how
say,
he
hey
tells
man,
Mikey, can you pass me the something, something, something?
yeah.
And Mikey's like, huh? And he's like, that right there. He's like, look, Doc, I know you're a scientist and, scientifically you're correct, but can't you just say the pink one?
And they just say, oh, and Donatello's like, oh my god, sorry
Yeah.
for my brother. Like he's so embarrassed for him.
Exactly.
And then like I like how Leonardo asked him, hey, Doc, you think this would work? And Doctor said, well, theoretically, blah, blah, blah. He goes into a spiel. And Michelangelo's like, huh? Leonardo looks at him like, he don't know.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh. I'm like, just like, why did you just say that? It's fucking comedy.
Yeah, because it sounds smarter when you say it like that.
Yeah. This is longer bullshit.
But yeah, they
But
pull up to the
they get to
construction
the
site.
construction site, yeah.
They're
Straight
like,
out
hey,
of
we brought
Def
donuts.
Jam Fight for New York.
Basically. They pull out the donuts. Like, hey, we're gonna have a tradition of you eat these donuts before we fight.
Pre-fight snack. Yeah, they're like, what? Then I like how the ninjas are like the Foot Clan is like, huh?
Yeah.
Like
Literally
no one's
everyone's
finding
like,
that. No one finds it suspicious, like at all.
like Shredder didn't just throw a knife at the donuts. Like, yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah,
We're
part
not
one
doing
Shredder would have
that.
definitely thrown like a shuriken at
Yeah.
them donuts.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like what's happening here?
Yeah, but they start eating the donuts. But then what do they find?
They so Razor eats the first donut, eats it whole, or munches on it.
Yeah.
Not Razor. Tokar wants one passed to him, so they put it in his hand. And he fucking gobbles that bitch up, and then, but Razor, after eating his, he's like, wait a minute. He takes his, looks at it, and crushes it, and sees the ice cube with the antivirus in it.
Yeah.
And then he looks at him like, yeah, bitch, I'm not falling for that. So he's not all the way dumb.
Right. I would say
So
those were his wolf instincts.
Yeah, like, hey.
Wait a minute.
Like, this isn't delectable. You're a phony.
You're a phony.
You're a big fat phony. And then they fucking start fucking, fighting. Then they start to beat wholesale ass.
Yeah.
And Michelangelo is kind of running for his life. And only for what was it? It was Razor that fucking grabbed him and was fucking swinging that motherfucker around.
Yeah. He was giving him the
he's like, hey, Leo, I should have bought bagels.
Pretty much.
And gets thrown through that shit and is into the party.
Well, Vanilla Ice is just chilling.
Vanilla Ice is going and doing some Vanilla Ice things on stage.
But then being the lyricist that he is, Shag, the freestyle king that he is, sees the action going on and off the top of the dome, just
with the
greatest rap song arguably of all time.
Yes, soundtrack wise, you can't beat it. It's top 5.
Yeah,
right up there with Ghostbusters. But no. I want to say I don't know who it was, and I'm gonna pick on her. It probably was Angie, former VNS participant.
Yeah,
I got shit on for saying Part 2 was my favorite movie because none of them had ninja rap in it. And I remember I was booed out of the building. I believe this was on one of the fucking My Way forums. And I was just booed out of the fucking building.
Boo, boo, tomato.
Tomato. I was like, no, fuck y'all, man. This shit was the
what's his name? Hannibal Buress. Like, wow, y'all booing me. I'm right.
I'm right.
Yeah.
like I'm right. Why are y'all booing me? Like it was so crazy. But I remember that. Like that shit was nuts.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
But yeah, they were in they got into this party and that party started going nuts. And obviously we get our fight.
Oh, by the way, kids, a forum back in the day was much like I guess Discord is today. I couldn't tell you. Pretty much, yeah. Like you would find your favorite thing, and there would be forums of that. And you would just join, literally Discord. That's the best way we could describe it. It's just Discord from back in the day. Yeah,
a very sloppy version of Discord.
Yeah,
and that was your Jose fact.
Hold on. No, that's
wrong. Not even.
I don't know what button. What?
That's probably more accurate, but no, also
Yeah,
not the rock button.
I don't know. I need more sound effects.
Yes.
Wait, what do you got for me over here?
Um. This, however, you got like fucking. So like, I love how they are dancing to the music and dance fighting. Then the big climax. Toka and Toka and Razor are sitting there like burping the
Yeah.
antidote out, and Doctor Perry the Platypus is literally saying, "Hey, I'm Perry the Platypus."
Harry the platypus.
Fucking
Is he
literally
carrying
says,
your effect?
"Hey." um, Shut up. Um, he legitimately fucking said he tells Donnie, he's like, "Hey, we may be able to reverse the effects if we had some CO2." I don't know why my brain thought of like someone bought soda to a fucking party in the 90s. Like I'm sitting there like it was a fucking like Pepsi, something like they put
Well,
soda
it
down
would
there.
have
But
been a
no,
like realistically, it should have been like someone should have been like, "Hey, I got these 3 liters of Pepsi product placement,"
yeah,
and
product
just
placement, but it wasn't.
shake them and put it in fucking the thing's mouth.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It
No,
was
it wasn't. It
literally
was just
like it was fucking
the
fire
CO2
extinguisher.
cans. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh no, this is probably a hell of a lot more logical.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like trip them up over the barrels and then shove that shit in their mouths, and then they just pass the fuck out.
Yep. All this why Vanilla Ice is singing "Go," and the Ninja Turtles start jigging. They in
Go
unison
ninja,
just
go ninja, go. They fucking the line dance.
Tatsu
If
tries to break it up, but then he immediately gets just squished. They just
Yeah, and that
fucking
I love how that actually became that move was put back in a lot of things, but I remember it from fucking Injustice 2,
yeah.
where all four of them fucking squashed whomever you fought. I'm like, that is fucking
Uh-huh.
great. I'm glad
Exactly.
that made it. And yeah, Tatsu got fucking owned. And of
Yep.
course, they're still dancing, and then they make their way up to the stage. And I like how the white lady who's with the other dude proceeds to follow the turtles. And I'm
Yeah.
like, not you trying to fuck one of the turtles.
Man, furries were everywhere back in. They were just
Brother,
less known of back in the day.
she was like, yeah, I'm into it. Like, they are, man, they are 15 years old.
Hey, there you go. That's the truth. Jail.
Under the jail.
Uh huh.
Get out of here. She fucking goes on stage, and they're like, fucking with Vanilla. They're still up there dancing with Vanilla Ice and shit. And then, okay, I still love that scene, dog, because that whole scene was great. The music and everything, fuck it. I don't know how he
Yeah.
kept performing the same song over and over for that, but it was dope. And then Shredder
Uh-huh.
just comes through and just has another fire ass entrance,
Yeah.
straight out of like fucking how Shockmaster should have looked. Fucking wow, fucking Shredder just pops up like fucking Shockmaster. It just like looks at the turtles and then takes old girl hostage,
yeah.
and then he gets fucking hit with with a loud. This is how you know it was Saturday Looney Tunes shit. He gets hit with a loud fucking bass boom from a
Yeah, because
keyboard.
Tino comes in and like kicks the mutagen or kicks the girl. He does something.
Yeah, he gets the girl out, and then the mutagen
Yeah.
goes on the Shredder, and then he fucking just gets hit, blast away into the fucking like onto the docks.
Yeah, because they just do that shit.
Yeah, and they go outside looking for Shredder. It's like, hey, I think that's it. And then when you think the fight is over, you so in your mind, knowing what you know today, because I got two ways we can approach this. Super Shredder comes up, and do you hear the goddamn final boss Elden Ring music with the fucking power, or
Oh,
or do you hear like new world order? For life.
or the Wolfpack, because it's Kevin Nash.
This is where the big boys play, huh? Look at the adjective, play. We ain't here to play.
Well,
here.
okay. To be fair, this movie, the Wolfpack didn't happen yet.
Well, dude, the NWO didn't happen yet.
Yes, it did.
In 91?
No, not 91. My fault.
Yeah, I'm like, brother.
I'm tripping.
Technically, Big Daddy Cool hasn't happened yet.
So, because I remember the story that someone came up to Kevin Nash. No. I'm tripping. The story I'm thinking of is when they got the motherfucker to be in the Punisher.
No, but I think if I'm right, the same thing kind of happened. He was just wrestling. I don't know if he was in WCW yet.
He was in. I think he was in WCW, or
Yeah,
if he might have been in W. He was right. The story is, regardless of the wrestling company, I know Juan's probably going to be like, he's for this, you dumb fucks.
Yeah.
They approached him after the show and was like, hey, we want you to be a part of this movie. But they were trying to reach him. He was like, yeah, I don't fuck with fans. And they're like, no, we want to put you in a movie. And he was like, oh, and then that's how we got the fucking Super Shredder role.
Yeah, because he thought they were just trying to ask him to do something like, no, I can't do that. Like, no,
we want you in a movie. No, we want you in a movie. He's like, oh, shit.
I think he even said, like, yeah, I made some nice money over there. Cause,
yeah, he said, I made way more money than fucking doing this.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
For like way less work. I just had to walk around and.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's a
he literally did. Bro, we see Super Shredder, and of course, Jose, I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
How did Shredder's fit also mutate with him?
That's how powerful that mutant gene is, brother.
So what you telling me is I could have took some of that ooze and just put it on my car and could have had a monster truck?
I'm glad you said that, because I thought you were going somewhere way different. I thought we were going somewhere way, but yeah, monster truck, sure, Shaq. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even want to do. Nope. I'm not even gonna ask. I don't even want to know.
I thought we were going somewhere.
Nope.
Somewhere way different, brother. I was like, hey. I'm gonna say, hey, yo.
No. Nah, it's just like, no, it's a fucking, I take the ooze, I spread it on my fucking car, and it turns into a monster truck. I was like, oh yeah, you got a it's like, yeah, look at my monster truck. Oh yeah, like Gravedigger? No, it's a literal fucking monster. It will eat you. So stay back at least about 10 feet.
Hell
you ever seen Christine? Give it Jaws.
That shit, basically. But yeah, no, it works out just like that. And he gets new mask, new fit, new cape, new fucking spikes.
All new shit. I'm like, the ooze did this? Why didn't you do this earlier, brother?
It's like, yeah, did you not think? I don't know, whatever.
Mm-mm. Maybe he got a fucking concussion when he got crushed.
All. He's like, so be it.
Bitch.
He basically,
motherfucker, so be it. And then knocks every fucking thing down. And I'm just like, he really just trying to kill them and him.
He's saying, I'll kill us both. That's basically what he's saying.
He's like, yo, fuck that. I'll kill us both. There won't be no third movie.
Mm-hmm.
And these motherfuckers.
If that was the case.
Boy. And they kind of like, well, in these times we go back. I forgot what the phrase was. He's like, at this time we remember who we are. And they just jumped into the fucking water as the thing comes down. We're turtle, and it fucking just jumps in there, and this fucking and then when they come out of the water, I love how they look kind of shiny, but none of their masks are wet, except for Donatello's, who's like the end of it is wet.
You know, we can't get these suits wet. You know that, right? They're fucking fall apart.
They will fucking disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
But his fucking like the end of his fucking mask has like a little bit of moisture on it.
Yeah,
as it's being.
It's like they got sprayed by a water bottle and that's it.
Yep, like. And they said, Donatello, your shit's in front of you.
Yeah.
It flipped it back. I was like, puh. It's like, oh, I said it once and I'll say it again, dudes. I love being a turtle.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Man, I love being a turtle.
And then one more jump scare. Super Shredder sees girl. Like, there's no way he can survive that. And he's like,
Blech. Eto the.
Shout out to Corey for splicing the beginning of Friday the 13th Part 7 with that Super Shredder bit. It's on our IG page if anyone wants to see it. That shit just makes me laugh. Because it actually goes fucking perfect. Yeah, Shakori's like, I had to do no editing. I just spliced them together and they fucking work perfectly.
Fuck, man. All right, and then we get the scene where Splinter is telling. Well, I get it. Like I made another funny. I still the first joke was funnier, but
Yeah.
but I do like how Splinter was like, "Hey, did y'all stay hidden?" He was like, "Yeah,
We're in and
ninja,
out. Yeah, ninja.
yeah." Like Ninja Fan says, pulls the paper out and says, "Not well enough."
Yeah, and they're like,
They were like, "Oh, 10 flips, all of you." So also go, and then he says, "The Go Ninja Go."
yeah. He's
I
like,
made another
I
funny.
made another funny.
And then
And
roll
then
credits.
road credits, music and everything.
Great. Still fun.
So fun. So fun.
It's so fun. I don't
It's all
care.
right. It's still a fun movie. It's just,
It's a fun. It's
you
fun.
could have
It's
seen better.
mindless. It's mindless fun.
Yeah.
Join us next time when we review the third movie where it's not as fun. I'll do that one before I do fucking Leprechaun 2, goddammit.
Damn, man. We just do How about I meet you in the middle? We just do Batman and Robin instead.
We're supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's like I'd
That's
rather do that than either
we're
either one of those.
We gotta force Barter to do that one with us. Barter's ever thinking he's gonna get a good movie. I don't.
Hey, Barty,
Running gag.
you ready to review Batman with us? He's gonna be like, "Oh my god, which one? Yeah, the Batman."
Yeah. One of them. One of the same.
Yeah,
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
Batman is
Batman
in
for
it.
ladies and gentlemen, Batman Forever. The sequel to Batman Forever.
Batman and Robin.
All right, man. Let's get the fuck out
Hey,
of
they
here.
had Bone Thugs on the soundtrack at least. So there you go. Hey,
Yeah. No, the soundtrack was actually
the soundtrack was good. Yeah,
pretty nice. All right, let's wrap this up, man. Jose, what was your favorite cinema villain moment?
babies.
Yeah,
They're
that's
babies.
yeah. No, that will always live rent free in my head. That's mine too.
Yeah, then the final act, of course. Go Ninja, go Ninja,
Yeah,
go.
Ninja Rap. I mean, yeah, we got that, but like, no, just give me babies.
Oh, shit.
All right. Are we ranking Toka and
Yeah, I guess
Razor?
we might as well. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the portion of the show where we also love rating and reviewing these movies, but the reason why we're called cinema villains is because we like to rate and review the villains of said movie, and we judge them on 3 categories. Those categories are the motive,
the motive,
the drip,
the drip.
and the threat level. Jose, me boy, me Bob, for Tokar and Razor. Show me your motivation.
Master say have fun. Fun? I mean, they're two because they're just babies. They just want to have fun. They want to make Daddy Shredder happy.
It's a 2, bro. There's
Yeah.
there's not a thought that runs through that brain of
No,
theirs.
there's just a hamster that's not even on the wheel anymore.
Nope. The hamster just stops turning, and that motherfucking wheel is going back and forth like that, rocking the hamster to sleep.
Exactly.
All right. The drip or the monster design.
Oh yeah, monster design. That's like a 4.
Yeah.
That shit looks sick. They look fucking dope.
Yeah, Tokar is probably our favorite out of the 2.
Yeah,
Razor still looks good.
Total. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good, especially with the drool. But the drool, I'm like, it's unsettling. But and then final. Yeah, I'll give him a 4 as well. Only because it's not super iconic, but it's good enough.
Yeah.
And then the threat level.
A 4 again? Because I mean they were beating wholesale ass. They had no intelligence.
That's
what's keeping
none.
them. Yeah.
They only just did like a strength build and only strength.
Exactly. Yeah. True Unga Bunga hours with them.
Yes. Okay. On knowing what we know about each other, yeah, it's a 4 because like strength builds.
Yeah.
Just that's it. That's it.
Give me my
It's like,
gut sword and call it a day.
Yep. It's like fuck. I need to read for.
Exactly.
I don't need no
He was
faith.
elected to lead, not to read.
Fuck that deck shit.
Exactly.
Fucking need that shit. All right. With that, we're gonna put like a fake number somewhere on the screen or on the fucking audio side. Are they in the Villain Dome?
Are they in the Villain Dome shit?
I don't feel like they're old enough to be in the Villain Dome.
Then I feel like they're gonna make all type of mess.
Yes. Or
Motherfucker
are they in
crash
the
into
Animal
catering.
Sanctuary?
I mean, that's kind of
Are
mean.
they in the Terrarium?
It's kind of mean if we put them in the terrarium. I think it's like, hey, look at these things.
Okay, so they're not in.
They're not in. They're cool. Y'all all right.
Yeah, you're
Y'all
cool.
got a
No,
video
we're
game.
not putting them in the dome. All right, what
Yeah.
about Super Shredder?
Super Shredder's 100% in. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what those says.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you
that
go.
thing he's
We
so
don't-
fucking cool.
This motherfucker's cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would give him a clean sweep if that was our focus.
Yeah.
If that was our focus. If he had more screen time, definitely.
Exactly. That's the only downside about Super Shredder. He pops up for like 2 minutes and dies
Motherfucker's
immediately.
Like, dies immediately. He's like, because they knew he was a problem. It's like, nope, get him the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Oh shit. But all right. This was fun. This was 35th anniversary of one of our favorite movies.
That's right.
Love that. Yes, I know the first one's better, but this one's just more fun.
Yeah, this one's still good. This one's still worthy.
Yeah,
watch.
this is watchable. Like I'll watch both movies back to back if I could.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, Jose. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Get us out of here, man.
All right, it is that time. Thank y'all so much for listening. And as always, we here at Cinevisions. We love you. Please take care of yourself. It's now time we bid you adieu.